Are you tired of paying someone to do your hair? Well, I have a solution. This is how to flat iron your natural hair.
First, you will need a sink, a towel, shampoo and conditioner, heat protectant, a comb, clips, a flat iron, a blow dryer, hair wax, edge control, and a brush. First, you're going to start off with washing and conditioning your person's hair. Once you rinse all the water out, you're going to take a towel and towel dry their hair after you wring it out. Then you're going to spray some heat protectant in the person's hair to make sure that the hair doesn't burn or lose its curl pattern. And make sure that it is spread evenly. Once the spray is in, you're going to separate the hair into 4 equal sections with a comb. After the hair is separated, you're going to detangle the hair thoroughly until there is no more knots and kinks. Then roll the hair up into either a bantu knot or whatever keeps the hair out the way and put a clip in it. Continue doing this process until all 4 sections are clipped away and they should look like this at the end. If you have a flat iron that takes forever to heat up, then I suggest starting it now so it can be ready by the time you're done blow drying.
Light.
In order to blow dry the hair, you're going to stretch the hair out with the brush and follow it with the blow dryer. And make sure that you're blow drying the hair in all directions so that it has more versatility and that it can get dry all over the place. Continue to brush the hair so that it doesn't get tangled in the blow drying process. So when you're done blow drying, you're going to put a little bit more of heat protectant on the hair just to make sure that it doesn't burn when you're flat ironing it. The protectant also keeps your hair moisturized while your hair is flat ironed so you don't come out with dry hair when you're done and try to wash it again. Now separate a small section from the back of the hair to start flat ironing, but make sure it isn't too big or else you won't have the results that you actually want. Now that it's separated, you're going to take the rest of the hair that you're not using at the moment and twist it up on top of the head and clip it away. Before you put anything in your hair, you're going to put the hair wax, a little bit of hair wax on the hair. Not too much or else it'll be too greasy to flat iron. You literally only need like barely a drop. Now separate an even smaller section of your hair and comb it out a couple of times to prepare for flat ironing. You're going to start by going over the roots a couple of times with the flat iron and then chasing the small comb with the flat iron to make sure that there's no tangles in the way. Repeat these steps throughout the whole head to make sure that the hair is nice and flat. Another tip to make sure your hair comes out right is to set your flat iron at the right temperature if it's available. If you have thin hair, it's probably better to use around 230 or 300 degrees, while thicker hair might need 400 degrees. When you're almost done and get to the top of your hair, you're going to want to decide where to make your part at. You can either make a middle part or side parts on the left or right side of your head. After you're done straightening your hair, now we're going to bump the hair. So what you're going to do is take a vertical piece of hair and flip it under and away from you, but towards the middle of the head with the flat iron. It will be easier to start from the bottom of the hair, and you might need to go over each piece a couple of times. Now, if you're one of those people who prefer it, you can go ahead and lay your baby hairs right here with your preferred edge control and a comb or brush. At this point, we decided that a side part would look better, so that's why we had to change it. Make any last minute adjustments to your hair if you need to. And if you want more volume in the front, then you can go ahead and curl the bangs under just like how you did when you bumped it. And now you're done. So you're basically ready. You can play in your hair, do whatever you want to it, style it however you want to. So these are the steps that you should take to successfully flat iron your hair.